Now, sometimes completing the square won't work, or it will, but it'll be fiddly. You can't factorise because you can't find factors of 1 that add up to 5, and a whole load of other things may go on. And so, as a result of all that, what you need to do is you've got to try something else. So we're going to have a look at this thing called the quadratic formula. This tells us values for x. So when we've got something written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, we substitute our values for a, b, and c into this equation, and that'll give us values of x. So it's just substitution. Okay, so let's see. So a is a coefficient of x squared, b is a coefficient of x, and c is a constant. So what we're going to do, we're going to work out the values of x for both of these here. So in this one, we've got x squared plus 5x plus 1. So a is 1, b is 5, and c is 1. So what we're going to do, we're going to say we've got negative. We'll write our formula, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So then we're going to say we've got negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 4 times 1 times 1 over 2 times 1. And that'll simplify to negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 21 over 2. Because 25 minus 4 is 21. And that's where we can leave that. On to the next one. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So here we've got negative 5, because that's our b value, plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 4 times negative 1 times 2 over 2 times negative 1. So we get negative 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus negative, so plus 8 over negative 2. Now we continue to simplify, so that'll become positive, so I'll have 5 plus or minus root 33 over 2. So that tells us what our x values are. So that equals x, and x equals that. Sometimes you'll be asked to go further and actually find decimal answers or simplify or whatever, but the steps are still the same. You can type it into a calculator if you like, and that'll give you the same. That'll give you a decimal answer.